We hear.
Steer?
I don't know, man. I figured you had a cold open. I didn't have one.
Oh, I do.
Oh,
But everybody's got to wait.
oh, okay. Oh, how long? Okay, well, he's just gonna run off. So now I'm gonna talk about things, but only after a word from our brand new sponsor, water. That's right. Folks, did you know that water tastes like water? You could drink it. Or you could use it for practical effects, like when the Cowboys don't get anybody in free agency. Multifaceted and multi-purposed. That's right.
I don't want to hear another person in the comments before the show starts saying, I'm on the toilet, I'm pooping, I'm having poop problems.
I swear to God, I thought that was a sex toy. I swear on my life, I thought it was a sex toy, and I was like,
what kind of weird sex are you having?
I don't know what you're doing in Colorado. We here.
We steer.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. And this is GPS. Yeah.
Any woman interested in Tom Grossi, run. Run.
You're the one who had no
sex toy? It's
listen, I thought it was
auger,
a
drain unclogger.
Yeah, it was a little thin at the end, but I was like, I mean, it's wiggling, buddy. This
is what the pipes see when I'm coming. You're getting out of there.
Not to be a boomer, but back in my day, you just had a plunger. You went to town on a plunger, and I got
to try it on a drain outside my house.
Oh.
But
okay.
I feel like a man now that I have one of these.
There you go. What's the official name for that? It's not a snake because
yeah, they call it a snake.
Is this a snake?
An auger, a snake. I think an auger is
that's
a word
the one
for
I was
it.
looking for. Okay, yeah. One time, I'm gonna tell you a really quick story because we're already completely off the rails here. And Lord Taco already gave you a hundo because
oh my God, Lord Taco! Do you know how many tacos I can buy with? I could buy these tacos for Bryce Young and Caleb Williams.
Yeah. Well, Bryce Young, a little smaller, so.
Oh, I do. Yeah, if the Panthers had the #1 overall pick, Bryce Young.
Oh yeah, they
would be Josh Rosen.
Oh, they would have Josh Rosened him to the sun. Absolutely. Yeah, they would have sent him to the far reaches of the galaxy.
Yeah, and it's not even. Oh man, I would like to go back and look at Josh Rosen's rookie season versus Bryce Young's rookie season.
That sounds like a video idea. Do it.
That's how I insert an idea into my brain.
Like it's a bolt
idea.
gun?
Got it.
Oh.
Johnny John
Hey.
Now listen, I was gonna tell a story, but now I forgot about it already. So today we're gonna do something
wild.
That is most certainly going to.
What is this?
Careen off the rails, and that is Brandon Perna. We are going to do an attempt at a live power ranking, all 32 teams post free agency. And if you've watched the show before, especially during the season, and you see the madness that is our power rankings, you can already tell that this is going to be a complete and total disaster. So grab your popcorn, get ready, buckle up. We're going to have...
Which team is getting the ogging? Hey!
It just wiggles a lot. It wiggles a lot. So
I don't even know how to use that thing.
I
can hook a drill up to it. I can power drill that thing.
So that's just to... So you're trying to do... What drain outside? Like you just...
Gutter drain. So when my drains go underground...
Oh.
And it was clogged, and I was able to pull a lot out with my hand yesterday, but it's right in the gooseneck.
Dude,
stuck.
There is nothing more satisfying than unclogging a drain. It is a very satisfying feeling. When
I feel like it's a man thing too. It's like only a guy can really appreciate that. It's a man thing. What woman has ever said, you know what I love to do is just unclog a drain?
You're just like, listen, I'm not going to die on a lot of hills, but I will die on the gender norms that is unclogging a drain.
Yeah. It arouses a man.
Doesn't
just be truthful, Tom.
You're saying it doesn't grease the peach? Did you watch Shrinking?
I could eat a peach for hours. What?
What?
Yeah, I watched Shrinking.
Was it so? That's what that's from. Grease the Peach.
Oh, I don't remember.
I remember.
As soon as I watch a show, out the brain.
So it goes, and then it goes,
I could rewatch probably that entire first season and be like, oh yeah, I don't remember 95% of this.
Oh, remember how before we get into the power rankings, remember when I asked you if you were going to watch that Patriots thing? The thing on
Dynasty
Apple?
on Apple?
Yeah. So now a bunch of like Patriots players are coming out and saying like, yeah, we did not, like it was not edited in a way that made us, like that actually told the story. There were a couple players that, Brett Coleman tweeted that out last night. It was talking about that and like how a bunch of players were like, no, like they just got all the negative stuff and none of the positive stuff that we talked about to like frame it in a very certain way. And I was like, oh, that's disappointing.
Weird. Actually, that makes me happy.
Because you want the Patriots to suffer?
Let's make them look worse.
That's fair. Mm-hmm.
Good job, Apple. That's why you crush Apple.
Oh, no.
Microsoft? Gross.
True.
Suck it, Microsoft. Apple all the way.
I have an Android phone. It's not Microsoft, but...
Suck it, Android.
I also have a PC.
Stupid Android.
Sorry, what was that?
Stupid Android.
What are you drinking this morning? Is it bench warmer brew?
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, it's not Cole's Blend either.
Oh.
I'm protesting Cole's Blend so those Chiefs don't win a Super Bowl.
So you're not going to drink it the entire time?
Yeah, it actually costs me money to not drink it.
I think I would love to see Brandon Perna work at the Home Depot for a day.
I would be such a horrible Home Depot employee.
I would pay money to just have a camera and just Brandon Perna day one. It'd be like, where are the wrenches? And you're just like, I don't even know if we have those.
It's like 3 questions I'm gonna be able to answer. Where's the hammer? Where are the nails?
Could be, yes.
And which part of the store is the wood? Oh, you're looking for wood? That way.
Yeah, because you can see it. It's like huge beams.
Yeah. Anything specific? You probably just need a hammer, right? Think you can fix that with a hammer?
Like I have a clogged drain, and you're just like
hammer time.
Stop.
You ever see that Simpsons episode where Homer starts using the gun for everything?
Yeah. Hey, if that isn't America, then I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Then I don't know.
Changing the channel on his TV with the gun.
Real quick before we get into power rankings, Mike Williams signing a 1-year deal up to $15 million with the New Jersey Jets, giving them another weapon. And the Jets have like quietly had like a pretty solid free agency. I think they've they shored up the O-line a little bit, getting another wide receiver, and that defense should still be able to be good. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do this season. I think they'll do all right. Won't be too bad.
Let's see here. I'm trying to get
into the top 30. Ooh, okay. That's gonna be tough. We're gonna try. I'm curious on Perna's perspective here too about where he's ranking the teams. We'll see.
It's not gonna be fun. I'll tell you that.
No.
There's Mike Williams. Okay, you got to explain what happened with the.
There you go.
The profile pic.
So yeah,
because I don't know anything about it. I just saw they changed it to this, and I was gonna look it up, and I was like, you know what? I just want Tom to explain it to me.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I want to make sure I get the right profile name because there's a Matt and a Mike, and it's Matt. Okay, so
actually, that burger looks like a Tom Grossi sex toy.
What?
Got one hole in there for old Tom Grossi and his weird sex toys. All right. Do tell.
All right. No, Perna controls it because it just makes the chaos even worse. Okay, so I'm gonna share. I'm taking over the screen. So NYJ Matt, want to give some shout out. So what wound up happening? Oh, this is a lot about him yesterday because as he should celebrate. It's all the sandwich. Oh man, hold on. So basically, he tweeted out in the morning yesterday that Mike Williams, because he was expected to go visit the Jets. So he ordered and like he Uber Eats Mike Williams' like favorite breakfast sandwich, like Taylor ham, 2 eggs and cheese, to the Jets facility. Right?
Nice.
So he just tweeted this out and was just like, hey, trying to get Mike Williams to sign. Then they got confirmation that the Jets security got it. Then the Jets actually tweeted out from their main account that they got the sandwich, and then eventually posting that Mike Williams took a bite out of the sandwich as well.
Oh
and
my
it went on
God.
like ESPN, it went on all the places too. And then eventually when he signed with them, it's him eating the sandwich.
This is perfect. That's the greatest.
To the Jets social media. Because,
Yeah.
Excellent job. Shout out to Matt, because that's pretty awesome to have your favorite team, the team that you're covering, do that. But yeah, that's just perfect.
I love it. That's
social media.
amazing.
It's perfect.
It almost washes away the sins of Aaron Rodgers,
Almost it does.
It's like they just vaccinated their whole account.
Immunized.
Yeah, immunized their account, making
Immunized.
Dude, that's badass. I got a lot of respect for that entire process, for Mike Williams buying into it.
Yeah.
And there you go. How long do you think they keep the burger profile up?
So, well, they changed it because they're like 3,000 likes and we'll change the profile to
Yeah.
the bite. But then also he went to, I think it was a basketball game yesterday, and someone else gave him another sandwich. So now this is just going to follow Mike Williams wherever he goes.
That's almost better than the millions of dollars. Just wherever you go, somebody's delivering you some food you love.
I just think it's amazing because it really just shows the New York Jets fan base really well. Like, look when Aaron Rodgers got signed. So grateful, so happy. This is amazing. The minute things go poorly, though, they're going to be like, we're going to send you bad sandwiches. We're going to send you sandwiches you don't like, right? We're just going to give you on rye bread. You're not even going to enjoy it. So just watch out.
What are you allergic to, Mike? I'm not asking for any specific reasons. Yeah.
Listen, Lord Taco, a debt needs to be paid.
Damn.
It's true.
Lord Taco, you're going to help me pay my taxes. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. Oh, dude, I just did my taxes.
I was getting them ready yesterday. I'm doing them Friday, and I'm ready to bend over to the government.
Listen, I don't mind paying taxes, but just I know this is such an overdone point. Can't the government just be like, hey, Tom, here's how much you owe?
Yeah, that would be so nice.
Thanks, Uncle Sam. I appreciate you. Here's a check. It still hurts, but at least I don't got to go through all the crap and trying to do this, because that's just a pain in the ass, man.
Did I purchase something video related on March 22nd of last year that I can write off?
Yeah.
Also, you know what I thought? Accountants, they got it rough March through mid-April. My
cousin is, yeah, I know.
That's like us doing basically two, like if we covered the NFL and the NBA and the playoffs were both in January, that's what I feel like they go through.
Yeah, no, it's their busy season, yeah.
Like, why not when you turn of legal, like when you've got to pay taxes, you're assigned a month. And for the rest of your life, your tax date is due every November, every whatever. So it spreads it out. So the whole fucking country isn't trying to do their taxes on April 15th.
Well,
that seems like they do with your tags and your driver's license or your automobiles. Seems like everybody doing it by one day is ridiculous.
Well, the thing, like they also like the government needs the money because they got to like set the budget for the next year. Like,
oh yeah, they're so good with that. They're like every 2 weeks, I swear to God, I see government avoids shutdown because they voted on some bullshit thing that doesn't matter. Avoid shutdown. Imagine if you and I are threatening to shut down every week because we can't figure our bullshit out.
I mean,
I am turning into a boomer. Oh my God. Let's talk about power ranking
Because
stuff.
we're 15 minutes into the show and we've talked about Home Depot, unclogging drains,
Oh
breakfast
no, I'm
sandwiches,
turning
and
into it.
taxes. I would not be surprised if the Jets still look at O-line. I think that they've done enough where they can field the team, but yeah, no, I would not be surprised if they go get O-line still because they need to get younger at some positions as well. So, would not be
we're gonna
surprised.
shut down.
I don't know about
we
that
don't know
one.
what we're doing.
I don't know about that one, but get to learn behind Geno Smith, and that's a good thing. And that is definitely a good thing. Yo, let's go, baby. Come on now. Join us. There's dozens of us. That's right.
Hey,
And
do you
everyone
think
go-
Kirk Cousins tampered? That's all I want to know.
Listen, the amount of crap I get, because whenever I'm in a group chat with a whole bunch of iPhone users, they're like, who's the green guy? And that's me. But guess what? When pictures need to be taken and they go, Tom, how are those pictures so good? I go, oh, that's my Android phone. And they're not even a sponsor. I rocked with an S7 and S14. I basically replaced my phone every 7 years.
Lame.
So, you're lame. Pull up power rankings, please and thank you.
Okay. Dear God, save us power rankings.
I'll never, absolutely not, never. And listen, Brandon hates the Vikings now, so
Yeah. The way I feel about the Minnesota Vikings is fuck the Vikings.
yes, God, sorry. Can you say that again?
Fuck the Vikings?
All right, I'm good. Good.
Until I know what they do in the draft.
Oh, mine's forever. It's in perpetuity. Like it's forever. How like it's yeah, forever. So anything could be a hammer with the right force. It's true. Exactly. Brandon.
Penis?
No, Brandon. No, it's not. we. Wow. You know what? Today, I will say, today doesn't feel like Wednesday. I'm
Feels
very
like
confused.
Friday?
It feels like a Thursday or a Friday.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's the kind of show that you're going to be getting today.
All
I
right.
think so. Oh yeah, don't worry. We'll be doing some mock drafts. We'll be doing some. They're not gonna be good, but we will definitely be doing some mock drafts. And it's that time of the season. It's that time. All right. Ooh, that's true. Ooh, if Russell Wilson was a Pokemon, what's his evolutionary line?
Oh, hold on, dude. I gotta find something.
Okay, hold on. He has to be a 3-stage. The thing is, I only know Gen 1 and Gen 2 really well. I don't really know. No, I was thinking like Poliwag, but no, we won't do that. No, that's.
I think I stumbled
2-stage.
onto something with Russell Wilson.
Okay, all right. I'm excited to hear that.
So, let's see. Can I access?
All 3.
No. How do I go to my
Welcome to ADHD the show.
Reels? Say, can I look at my stories on Instagram on my computer?
Look at.
Huh? Can I?
If this is somebody's first show, this makes me so happy. It's
How do I
so
look?
off the rails. We never even got on them. We mentioned like one thing about football, and that was it. And now we're trying to nail down the Pokemon. So we're trying to do that.
Oh, yes, I
trying.
can. Thank you, Lord.
Okay.
Jesus.
Hold on. Let's see.
All right, here I got
I
it.
don't
I
know what
got
was
it.
gonna pull up.
Okay, so for was it Monday? I said Russell Wilson is like Zoolander, right?
Yes, can't turn left. Yeah.
Can't turn left. Okay. Now, last night, I'm just doom scrolling Instagram,
Yeah.
watching people eat shit and
Stage.
fail, listening to a stand-up clip in and out of there. And then I stumbled upon this video, Tom. Oh man, hold on.
Nope. Okay.
Get out of here. Here I come. I stumbled upon
Got it.
this video and somebody else was on it.
Oh.
Oh. Yes. Yes. He is. He is Zoolander.
That is kind of amazing.
Russell Wilson trying to fit in with like the steelworkers. It is brilliant.
That's
Brilliant.
That's
Oh my
honestly
God.
phenomenal. He should Uber Eats should jump on that and do like a giveaway where like they have a sale like or a discount if Mike Williams scores. It could work out.
Ooh. Every Mike Williams touchdown, you get a free
Ooh, government
sandwich.
assigned debt day. Gad. It's like your birthday. It's true. It's true.
You've been down in the coal mines for one day. All right.
Okay.
I think I got the black lung, Papa.
Is one just the Chiefs? Are we just going to say the Chiefs, even though they
Yeah,
didn't do much in free
yeah,
agency, just because they are inevitable? They're Thanos. Like, we get it. You need the Infinity Stones.
Boom.
Yeah, get it. Okay. So now, this is where things get a little dicey. Let's start at the bottom. Okay. Let's go 32. Who are we looking at? I think we have contenders, right? You have the Panthers, who are always going to be up there, even though they made some moves in free agency. It's still tough sledding out there. The Cardinals are up there. The Broncos are around there as well. Where you have Broncos at 31 just because you don't want them at 32?
No, they've got a chance to be 32.
Okay.
It depends on one thing, Tom.
You tell me.
If they draft a quarterback in this draft.
Sure.
That they're excited to draft, right?
Yeah.
It's not like, oh God, we need a quarterback. All of them are gone. Their roster is built to not win football next year. Just is built to not win.
Oh, timeout. The contract that Jerry Jeudy got. What are your thoughts on that? Because like I looked at that and I was like, that is a lot of money.
Yeah, good for Jerry.
Yeah.
It's crazy that the Browns are going to give that to him before they see how he works with their quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell is going to be their quarterback? But I mean, it's because it's 41 million guaranteed, like 52 or 58 million total. I forget. It's not that much if he plays to his potential, but hasn't hit that. Yeah. And it hasn't been all his fault, though. He is so hard to evaluate because extremely talented. There was flaws in his game as a rookie. He got better after that and carried a narrative about not being able to catch footballs that's not really true. Mm-hmm. He's never had a quarterback to maximize his talent or get him the ball enough outside of his rookie year when he had like 113 targets. I hope it works out. Would I have given him that money? Not before seeing him play.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
You know, to me, it feels like one of those decisions you extend him during the season. You're like, yeah, this is working out,
playing
Jerry.
Really well. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But good for him. Like,
yeah,
make your money.
XC rated. With a hundo!
Everybody's working.
Johnny John John!
Just got to embrace it. You just have to embrace.
Get off my lawn.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I got a whole new audience.
Over 65. Hey, why not?
45, over 45.
You think over 45 is a boomer?
Yeah, I would say yes.
Okay.
Considering I'm getting close to.
I was like, you're creep it. But you got time. You still have time. You have plenty of time, Brandon. You have plenty of time. Appreciate you, XC. You crazy. I appreciate you. Listen, it's good. It's a good camera. All right, so 32. What about the Patriots? Because again, I want to be clear. This is where the team is right now.
Yeah.
Like the Patriots don't have a quarterback. They have Bailey Zappi, right? So like they got like KJ Osborne. They made some re-signings that are pretty solid. Like I think they're around this spot. Like at least the Cardinals, I would argue, should be above because like they have Kyler Murray. They're gonna do stuff in the draft that is definitely gonna probably get like Marvin Harrison Jr.
Where's Washington? There we go.
Commanders. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll go left to right. We'll go 26.
32, Perna.
Huh?
32.
I still think it's the
You still
Panthers,
think
man.
it's the Panthers? Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say until they actually have their draft. It's not like they've done anything super impressive in free agency. They
I like
did.
Josh Nijman. I'm really the former Packer. Like he's a very solid offensive lineman. I think he'll do well there, helping protect Bryce Young. I like Deontay Johnson just because they needed somebody to throw the ball to. They lost a couple.
They added Johnson. They added guards to the interior of their line. That should help. But even like with that help, we still don't know who Bryce Young is. And at no point last year was he doing anything where you're going, this guy is outplaying the system he's in. You know what I mean? He was severely limited by the Panthers roster deficiencies. And it wasn't like there was a game or two. You're like, damn, Bryce Young did a lot and they still lost, right? He needed a Justin Herbert game or two where you're like, you know what? Justin Herbert's slinging it. The Chargers they just suck. We didn't see that from him. So 32.
That is correct. Oh, yeah, no, 100%. They lobbied the crap out of it. Oh, yeah, it was supposed to be nice and easy, but our tax law is so insanely complicated. Yes. Listen, also GPS, where you get some football content, some taxes content, some talking about drains, and Brandon. Would you put the Commanders at 30? Or are you saying the Patriots are at 26?
Well, we got to fill it out, but
Okay.
yeah, I would say the Commanders are.
So
They could be close to 30.
The 4 teams, right? So I think the Cardinals could be around there.
I think the Cardinals would be a little bit better.
A little bit better? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to put the Giants there?
Oh, God, yes.
Like Brian Burns. I really like the Brian Burns signing, but yeah, they need to figure out a lot of things. They need to figure out a lot. Like a lot.
See, and this is post free agency, but pre-draft. Okay, pre-draft, guys.
That'd be nice.
Because obviously the Patriots, the Commanders, and the Bears are going to get a new quarterback.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to get quarterbacks who could possibly save all of their franchises. Can I tell you which one of those guys is actually going to deliver? No. If I could do that, I would be an NFL GM.
That'd be fun.
Let's see. Nice. Who else is a succubus?
What about the Titans? Titans, they got Calvin Ridley. They lost Derrick Henry. Kind of Will Levis is who they're rocking with. I think they're like, I'm not saying they're there. They're around there. They're floating.
Yeah, actually, I'd put them ahead of I would do it like this. 26, 27, 28.
Even with all the moves the Commanders made? Yeah. I might put the Giants a little bit below them, honestly. Just because
you want the Giants like this?
Yeah, I that's where I'd be. Patriots, like, they're gonna get the quarterback. Washington, they're gonna get the quarterback. Giants, probably, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah. Who else? Oh, here we go. Boom. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
See, I wouldn't put the Raiders that low. I'd put the Raiders probably like 25. Dude, I think their defense is going to be really good. I really like that Christian Wilkins signing. Their defense was great last year. So, now it's going to be even better, most likely. Offense, yeah, they got to figure it out, but they got Gardner Minshew. You're just upset they got Gardner Minshew. I think they're better than the teams right now.
You think they're better than the Titans? You're going to take Aiden O'Connell and or Gardner Minshew and or rookie over Will Levis. Let's put it down to that.
I put their defense right now over, yeah.
Titans have a good defense.
They do.
When have they not had a good defense?
They do.
All right, we'll say the Titans lost Mike Vrabel. Okay, they lost Vrabel.
Phenomenal
That's a big
Tyler.
loss.
Well,
Raiders kept their head coach.
Yep.
I'm willing to put him at 25 once we whittle down 21 through 25.
Okay.
Right now, they're 26.
What about the Bears? Technically, I mean, they got Keenan Allen, right? They got Swift. They don't have Caleb Williams yet. So technically, if we're going with the same kind of logic, they're going to be floating around there.
Yeah, the Bears, I feel like, they've got potential.
That sounds awesome, Ethan. That sounds awesome. Okay. All right. I take that. Sorry, continue. I got excited about taxes.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. Do you trust the IRS to maximize your return?
Hey, you know what? I'm putting the Raiders above the Saints. I think the Saints should take the Raider spot if we're doing that.
Ooh. Yeah, okay, so the Saints signed Chase Young to a one-year deal.
Yep.
To me, that is a very uninspiring signing for the Saints.
It is
It
potential
helps.
to be good. Yeah,
it
has
helps,
potential to
but
be good.
like 1-year deal for Chase
And-
Young, it means nobody really believes in him as a long-term edge player for their organization.
Hold on. I love how a Saints fan is also like, it's not real. We got Chase Young, even though every year it's like, goodbye, Michael Thomas, goodbye, random other player. Because they just have to do it. But yeah.
If the Broncos draft Bo Nix, Michael Thomas, you are a Denver Bronco. And Sean Payton got a quarterback that can throw 7-yard slant routes to Michael Thomas. He's going to catch over 100 balls again.
Just target. Yep. Is there something going on upstairs?
Yeah, my child's slamming her feet right above my computer.
Hi, Carmi. Just wanted to say hi.
I went up there to grab the auger, and she ran over to me and she said, "Daddy, Mommy's posting your link." It's the Instagram link to GPS.
Oh, okay.
I was like, good. Whole house is working.
Off season, baby. Off season is what you hear. Ooh, Garboder. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
That what Wilson is.
Oh, it's the trash Pokemon. That's not nice.
He's not trash.
Is the Pokemon made of trash?
Russell Wilson's like a piece of jewelry that you pay a lot of money for, and then you find out it's not real, right?
It's like gold plated.
He's like a cubic zirconia, and you thought you bought a diamond.
That. True. The boomer of Denver, cleaner of drains, first of his name.
He's fool's gold. He is.
Okay. So who's floating else around there? I feel like you scroll down a tiny bit.
Ooh, maybe the Jags are in here somewhere.
Ooh, how the mighty have fallen. Well, okay. Let me ask you a question about like the Seahawks, the Steelers.
Yeah. Ooh. Who do you think is going to be better? This is a really good question. Jaguars or Steelers? My gut
goes Jaguars, but the Steelers are just this team that can never have a losing record, and I feel like they're gonna will themselves to a winning record. The Jaguars,
the Steelers are 100% 20. They draft at 20. They're gonna be the 20th best team in the league. They're gonna just be that. It's technically makes them 14, right? Be the 14th best team.
Here's what I'll say about I get you.
Wild card, but
here's what I'll say about the Jaguars. If they are able to get a Brandon Ayuk, who, by the way, the Steelers, it seems like, are also, in play for him as well, that could be a game changer. Losing Ridley, I don't think is the end of the world. I like the Steelers getting Armstead. I'm sorry, the Jaguars, I apologize. The Jaguars getting Armstead. But yeah, dude, it's I put the Jaguars with a higher ceiling, I think, than the Steelers. I think the Steelers could still be a playoff team. I still think that they can play their smash mouth version of football. I just don't have a lot of faith in Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
And even Justin Fields back there, I think they've upgraded their QB room from Mason Rudolph and Kenny Pickett, but that doesn't necessarily make them significantly better, if that makes sense.
It makes Tom. If anybody gets it, it's me.
I know. I feel like I have to justify it because I'm so torn on the Jaguars because I was so crushingly disappointed with them last season. And I really feel like I stood up for them throughout the entire season. I was like, once they get that offense clicking, once this happens. And I felt like I got to week 11. And I was like, I said this for 11 straight weeks. And it's just not happening. And they have those moments, and then they just collapse. I know Trevor Lawrence was injured. But, it just seems weird. It's a weird situation going on right now. I think the Steelers are a better coached team. But I think that the Jaguars might have better players. I don't know, man.
The Jags and their second half season implosion is going to haunt them, I think. Because they were in their little window where they were the best team in the division.
Yeah.
But now the Texans are really good. I think the Colts are going to be better with Anthony Richardson, and the Colts have a solid team that was kind of held back by their quarterback play last year, even though Minshew was efficient and did enough. The competition within that division that was so winnable, it's a lot harder. And until Trevor Lawrence makes another leap in play, I don't believe in him at this point. They got more questions than answers for me, the Jags. So I'm trying to figure out if something's real here.
What? You know nothing. It's true. Jon Snow. But with
An
all-
arrest warrant has been issued
Oh,
for
Sutton.
Lions corner Cameron Sutton. Is that real?
Yeah, Sutton. I saw that. I didn't know if that was real or not. I don't know. Oh my God, no. Why do we need Russell Wilson? Russell Wilson also can't play at Lambeau. No, he can't play at Lambeau. Like, he just doesn't have good games here. So no, I don't. Well, that's all. Yep, no, I don't think so. Not for Green Bay. I do wonder how he's gonna do in Pittsburgh. I do.
I think he'll be fine, but I think it's like
I agree.
like
with that
last
too.
year he was fine. He was fine with the Broncos.
Yeah, it was fine.
He's better than what the Steelers had. So,
Yes.
but that's what I thought too when we
Yes.
got Russ.
Yes.
And Sean Payton made him the offense was better with Sean Payton.
A Star Wars burlesque show? That is fascinating. Hey, Perna, what is that for?
The cantina.
What?
The Star Wars cantina. That's where I imagine the burlesque show would be.
It should be. It should be.
Yes, I go to the stadium every day and scream in agony.
Every day, Perna attempts to parallel park outside the stadium. He walks into the park. He walks into the parking lot, drops to his knees, and the employees are like, "Oh, is that Brandon? He's early today." You're like, "Yeah." You just let him go. New security guards like, "Should I do something?" Like, no. He leaves after 20 minutes, and he just drops to his knees and screams and cries.
Yeah, it's the liberal scream. It's that woman who screams after Trump was elected.
That's it. It's just screaming at the
me
top
every
of your
day.
lungs, and that's it. And then you're just like, because you have a suit and tie on too, and then you just like
Yeah.
you fix your tie, and you go back into your truck. You get the ticket for the not proper parking, and then you head home.
That's right.
That's it. That's it. See, Cowboys wouldn't be at the bottom because they have a talented roster. Like, even if the Cowboys did nothing, which they pretty much did nothing,
Yeah.
they're still going to be competitive within the NFC, and I wouldn't be surprised if they make the playoffs. So, like, they're not. This is not based off of, oh, who made the best moves in free agency. This is where their team stands right now. Sorry, go ahead, talk to. Did you say I love you?
What?
Did you say I love you?
Yeah.
That's very cute.
To my child.
Yes, that's very cute.
That she's leaving.
How about now?
She's
Is
going to
my-
college.
Audio booming now? Do I sound louder?
All right. Where do we put the Cowboys?
Right this second. Right this second.
on, Nick.
Honestly, put the Cowboys back. They don't deserve to be ranked right now. Put the Cowboys back.
Whoa.
Put the Cowboys back. All right.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, they got a good quarterback.
let's go. Who do you think should be like next on this tier?
At 21 through 25?
Yeah.
We trying to fill that one out? Ooh.
You know what? I put the Steelers.
You gonna move them up?
I put the Steelers. Good. It's a prove it. Just like prove that
Yeah.
Russell Wilson could be that guy.
Sure.
That could be the guy. Yeah.
I
I don't
mean,
think
I
the
might
offense is
even
gonna be
put the
great.
Chargers there at this point.
Chargers could be floating around where the Jaguars are.
I
agree with
just-
that.
And I know what everybody's thinking. I'm just trying to poo-poo on the Chargers.
No.
But like they're in a weird spot right now. New head coach. They just lost a couple of their only receivers.
Hey, Quentin Johnston's there. Okay. Made up coins like the money he stole from Denver.
Oh, actually, ooh, dang. What about the Dolphins too? Where the hell are they gonna land?
Oh my God. Talk about potential. Yeah, I think they like being on the tier with the Jaguars. I think that feels right. I think that feels good. Do you, okay, how high are you on the Falcons? Are you a top 15 Falcons?
Yeah, the Falcons are. This is what's tough, right? Because
Mhm.
I'm not sold on the Buccaneers necessarily.
Solid.
I like what they
That's
did. They
solid.
kept the band together. They got Baker Mayfield back. But they eked their way into the playoffs, right?
Mhm.
And that was all like we were talking about with the AFC South, very winnable division.
NFC,
it's still winnable, but now you've got the Falcons and the Bucks as intriguing teams. Ooh, we don't believe in the Saints. All right. So we're settled on that. We think the Panthers suck.
There you go.
So by this, I think we got to pick one of the Falcons or Buccaneers to probably be higher than we want. Like it's not saying like I think Kirk Cousins is a god who's going to save them, but based on their upgrade, it should provide a big
so
boost.
I put the Falcons one below the Buccaneers because the Falcons have more to prove.
I would put them above the Buccaneers because I think
why?
they're getting that much of a boost at the most important position.
Okay.
And we got a good read on the Bucks, and it's really dependent on Baker building on that.
So you go Bucks right below them.
Yeah, they're close right there, huh?
Well, we need somebody else to be like 16.
I know.
Where are you putting the Seahawks? You have the Browns that low. Their defense, man. Like, and if Nick Chubb comes back,
it was good. It was good. Is it going to be that good again? It's hard to sustain a defense that plays at that level. I don't trust Deshaun.
Tough. This is where it's going to get really tough.
Yeah.
Like right now, right? I think that we're also being a little unfair because the Vikings should be low technically because they don't have a quarterback. If we were like judging the other teams on that,
oh yeah,
the Vikings should be pretty low. Like
until they get their QB, you're right.
Yeah. Just
and
like,
even if they do, if their guy is JJ McCarthy, like
you know what? I think we all agree they should be on 32. Right, just for right now, just for right. Of course they'll move up.
There we go.
Of course.
No.
Right.
Yeah,
right?
Vikings are in limbo. I don't know how I let them. I just
he's got to be.
I missed him.
Gotta be. All right, so yeah, this feels. I don't know. I don't freaking know, man.
Something like this, maybe.
Okay, so you're putting the Bucks there. All right, because like you're saying they should be, even if they're around the same, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Right, because they're at 16. Let's say they're 16. Last year they're what? 14. They're 13 or 14. It's them and the Steelers.
Yeah. Jags too high, Steelers too low. It's just the Steelers, man. Again, I agreed before. Patrick Queen, really like that signing. I think that's a good signing. The QB room is an upgrade. But that doesn't necessarily like, dude, are we just going to see Russell Wilson throwing behind the line of scrimmage 100 million times again?
Yeah.
Like, unless I don't know. It just doesn't give me a lot of optimism.
Yeah. And you got to remember, it's like Joe Burrow should be healthy with the Bengals. There should be more competition from Cincinnati there. Feel like the Ravens adding Derrick Henry make them a little bit better. It's the Steelers play in a tough division, and Russ can win you close games. But again, the reason you're going to be in close games is also because of Russ.
Yeah.
So I don't think like the Steelers could surprise us. I'm not saying they're
absolutely. I agree.
Guaranteed to be here. But I would keep my hopes and expectations managed.
Sure.
Somehow I manage.
Because they are in the best division in football right now. I mean, they were the best division last year.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is where it's going to get tight.
Ooh, actually, and where's Philly at?
You know what? I think with the replacement of coordinators, it's definitely good. I love that they got Saquon. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, okay. But I think, honestly, like right outside the top 10 or at like 10 is not... Because, all right, let's look at the teams below. Are there any teams...
Prove it to me, Philly. Like, I want them at 11 because I want them to prove that they're still the contending team we thought they were.
They're going to show the Eagles team this episode and be like, now we have to play hard.
Now we got to go. We got to play one game better.
Kelsey anymore to motivate us. Now we need this.
They lose their leader.
They could drop off. My question was going to be, are there any teams that are currently unlisted that you think are worse than the Eagles or worse off than the Eagles? Because again, I like their free agency. They were aggressive. You put the Jets above them?
Yeah. obviously Rodgers got to stay healthy, but
Sure.
you want to talk about a defense that should pick up where it left off. I would go with the Jets there, but
Okay.
what was your question? Anybody worse than the Eagles?
Is there anybody worse than the Eagles? The Jets are just unproven, right?
Yeah.
Like we just don't know. Like I like the moves they made. Like offensive line's good. Like they go by Mike Williams, that's solid. But dude, like last year was a disaster, and it wasn't just the Aaron Rodgers thing that was a disaster.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know about that low. Because their defense will still be good. I wouldn't put them below the Falcons. See, I think you have the Falcons too high.
I don't know, man.
I think the Falcons are a little too high. Like, I'd put the Browns above the Falcons right now.
Oof.
Just for their defense. I think I might do the same for the Jets, too. I would feel comfortable.
Wow.
with
I think that's a little
Browns.
Kirk Cousins bias.
Bro, because
That's
they're
a little
gonna be,
Viking hate
they're
spilling
gonna
over to
be-
your Falcons.
they're gonna be better. But I also think right now their ceiling is winning the division. Do you disagree?
Yeah, but that's pretty damn good, winning the division.
That is good.
I don't think the
They're
Jets
gonna
are going to win
be
their division.
a top 14 team. So
I
like,
don't
right
think-
now, this would be at 14.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm seeing it.
That's the thing that's tricky, right?
Yeah.
Winning your division doesn't make you a top
It's true.
18 or top 8 team.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna be fun. This season's gonna be fun. I'm excited for it.
I'm going to put the Cowboys here. I think the Cowboys are 10.
All right, I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. Mhm.
I think the
Go.
Packers are 6.
I'll take that. You know what? I'm not gonna argue with that. I'm fine with that.
Like,
I'm good with that.
division winner, very, very possible.
Very likely.
They
Oh,
still
yeah,
got to
possible.
prove they're better than the Lions.
Did it on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Where are the Bengals at, though? 9?
Yeah, I'd put them like right there at 9 because they got to figure some stuff out too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
they signed. Who's the tackle they just signed?
Okay, real quick. I know what you're gonna say, because you got a little of it.
Huh?
Do you put the Bills above the Bengals?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Of course you do.
Buffalo all the way
There's
this
no
time.
shot in hell, dude. No.
Have you ever seen Josh Allen's shoulders?
No.
That is a man built to carry a team no matter what the roster looks like. No matter what the roster looks like.
I like the Curtis Samuel signing. They got rid of a bunch
They
of
are the
fans.
second best team in the AFC,
Dude,
in my opinion.
there's no shot I'm going to agree with you on that. There's no shot.
Good thing I control this side of the story.
There's not. Yeah, that's why I think that they I gotta prove it with the QB, but overall, listen, Jets are in the top 15. They're in the top 15. They got a lot to prove right now. Dude, there's no way the Bills are that high. They lost a lot of defensive players, right? Which, again, some of them were older, some of them cost a lot of money. But I like the Curtis Samuel thing. You talk about a team that needs to prove it, bro.
They're going to
Bills
get Matt Milano back.
Here we go.
Greg Russo back on defense. They're bringing Daquan Jones back. They add Curtis Samuel. They've got Mac Hollins. I think that's a sneaky good signing. 2 legit tight ends. Kincaid and Knox. I think the Bills played through the worst part of their season and played well. They were beat to shit too, heading into the playoffs. Just like the Dolphins. Bills were still good. Dolphins were not good.
It's a little rich. It's a good point, J33. Like,
Who's the second best quarterback in the NFL? It's Josh Allen. And if you want to debate Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson and or maybe Joe Burrow, fine. But Josh Allen's the second best QB in the league right now. Maybe your Jordan Love will sneak into the conversation this year. Maybe.
Brendan, you're so high on the Bills, every year.
Watch that motherfucker play football and tell me he's not the second best, if not the
I'm
best
not even talking
quarterback.
about Josh Allen.
He was
I'm
better than
talking
Mahomes
about the
a lot
Buffalo
last
Bills.
year.
I'm talking about the Buffalo Bills. And as a team, in talks about like improving, they got Curtis Samuel and they lost Gabe Davis. So you could say that's it's an improvement. But where else are they improving?
They're getting healthier.
Matt Milano
defense.
coming back is that's a great point, but I don't know, man. So I'm sorry. I want to address the Vikings above the Steelers. I think the Vikings offense with a rookie QB could be in a really good spot. Getting Aaron Jones, they upgrade. Also, the Vikings upgraded their defense too. They got a pass rusher, they got a linebacker. Like that definitely helps. Their offensive line is a bit better. So I don't think their defense is going to be complete ass. 1. 2, when it comes to the Steelers,
Yeah, CJ Stroud.
their defense is going to be good. But when it comes to their offense, I don't know what that offense is going to look like. I wouldn't say it's the QB room is upgraded, but I don't know if the play is going to be elevated because of it. Because you got completely different quarterbacks than you had, and there's huge question marks on both of them. Both on Russell Wilson, who you've seen play for 2 seasons, and if you thought that was inspiring play, it wasn't as bad as a lot of people will say, but it ain't good. And then Justin Fields was in the division. And who knows if he's going to start?
Bills have 11 draft picks as
9,
well.
most likely.
So
9 most likely.
sorry, I CJ Stroud could be in that
That's dope.
second best QB conversation as well.
That's dope.
I do admit that.
Okay. All
But
right,
I
so
feel like
let's-
Texans 6th best.
Okay, I like that.
Niners are going to
Wait,
fall.
wait. I don't like that. You said the Packers were the 6th best. Brandon, we got Xavier McKinney.
Yo, not yet. You don't.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, Xavier. Sorry, I was thinking
Yeah,
of
we do.
Xavier. Who just ran the 40 real fast?
Xavier Worthy?
Yeah,
No.
McKinney, Worthy, Xavier.
I don't know. I think they're going to go
No.
through the draft. I think they'll wind up going through the draft to replace some guys.
Well, okay. Fine,
Listen,
6.
I understand the argument, but you're putting the Rams super high too. Ooh.
All right, here we go.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go.
The Rams, damn, they lose Aaron Donald. That messes this up for me. Fine.
They lost
here
Aaron
we go.
Donald.
There we
Yep.
go. I think the Rams surprised us last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to build on that. Aaron Donald's a real wrinkle here. Fudge. He is that good.
Yeah.
He is that good.
Okay, so you have the Lions at 2?
Best team in the NFC, I think. I think the Detroit Lions are the best team in the NFC.
Why didn't they beat the 49ers then?
That was last season.
Okay.
The Niners, they might be losing Brandon Ayuk.
Mm-hmm.
They lost to Eric Armstead.
Mm-hmm.
They've got to replace. They've got some holes they're trying to fill.
You have the Texans above the Ravens. I would put right now. I know why you're doing that.
Well, I think CJ Stroud's better than Lamar Jackson. That's why. I do. I think CJ Stroud is a better NFL quarterback than Lamar Jackson based off a 1-year sample size.
Okay, so you hear the insanity, right? Like when you just added that additional context, you hear.
No,
the
that's not insanity. Let's assume CJ Stroud is going to get better.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. Not.
He was a rookie last year. I think he will be better this year. I do not think Lamar Jackson is going to play better than he did last season. Maybe the same. We don't know CJ's ceiling. We kind of know Lamar's.
Which is MVP.
I think that's a very sane thing to say, actually.
Which is MVP.
Well, that's debatable.
No, it's not. He won it.
He won it. I don't
Twice.
think he was the MVP last year.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it wasn't CJ Stroud. I love CJ Stroud. Don't get me wrong. But, dude, for you to say off a 1-year sample size he's better than Lamar Jackson.
He was the rookie of the year.
That's crazy talk. That is.
No,
Thank
it's not
you.
crazy talk.
That for a 1 year
I think he's going to be better than Lamar Jackson this season.
No. You said a 1 year sample size. CJ Stroud is better and a better NFL QB.
I think
than
he's
Lamar
going
Jackson.
to be a better NFL quarterback.
That's not what you said. You said he is, not he's going to be. You said
He is fine. He is. He is because we're talking about right now. I think he's going to be better than Lamar Jackson. Oh my God, Lamar Jackson is this much not better than CJ Stroud. That's not that crazy.
1 year, Brandon.
Yeah.
What?
1 year he came in and blew all our fucking minds is what CJ Stroud did. He looked like the most NFL ready quarterback we've seen enter the league since Andrew Luck.
What about Joe Burrow?
Burrow got hurt his rookie year, tore his ACL.
And he looked great before that.
He looked good. Didn't look as good as Stroud. Plus, Burrow still takes a lot of sacks. I think CJ Stroud's better than Joe Burrow right now. I think CJ Stroud will have a more productive season than Joe Burrow.
That's fine. That's fine. I think you can stand on that.
And it's not saying I think those guys are bad. I just think that
I'm not
highly
even
of
saying
CJ.
that's your argument. I'm saying after 1 year of sample size.
Yeah, fuck yeah, let's roll with it, baby. You don't see rookies come in and do what CJ did that often. So I'm willing to bet on that and be wrong. I thought Russ was going to be good.
If you're telling me, if you're sitting there, Brandon, going, I think when it's all said and done, CJ Stroud's going to have a better NFL career than Lamar Jackson, that we could discuss the merits of. I think it's a little early because it's just one season. But when you're saying after 1 year, CJ Stroud is better than Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think that's a tough pill to swallow. That's a tough one.
Sure.
Also, what's Russell Wilson's favorite Pokemon, Brandon?
CJ Stroud, more passing yards than Lamar Jackson last year. 1 fewer touchdown passes. 2 fewer interceptions.
Okay, now go to the rushing stuff.
CJ Stroud didn't need a run.
No, let's go to the rushing stats now.
No, didn't
let's
need
go to
a
the
run.
rushing stats now because it's the same player playing the same position.
Let's see here. Let's see. What did he rush for? I actually don't know CJ's rushing.
I can look it up.
He had 167 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns.
Say it again.
167, 3 TDs.
And what did Lamar Jackson have?
I think he had like 700 and something.
And how many touchdowns?
Let's see here. I'm not discrediting that. That's a big part of his game.
My point.
He had 821 rushing, 5 rushing TDs.
Okay, so he 8 times the amount of rushing yards because that's the kind of QB that Lamar Jackson is, right? Like that's his play style, right? He is a mobile QB, right? So the marginally that CJ Stroud had some better passing stuff. Lamar Jackson blew CJ Stroud out of the water when it came to rushing, which is why he was the better quarterback. Because that's still part of his
I'm
game.
not saying he was. You can say he was. You can argue better last year. I'm saying I'm projecting CJ to have a better year this year. I think today, this very moment, he is better. And I think CJ Stroud's passing numbers are going to go way up.
I get that. But if you're saying based off 1 year that CJ Stroud's better than Lamar, and Lamar was better than CJ last year, do you see how it's kind of difficult to say that CJ Stroud right now is a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson?
No.
Okay. What's Russell Wilson's favorite Pokemon? Gonna love this answer.
Danger poodle. Danger boodle.
Boodle. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. We're good. Yeah.
If CJ Stroud regresses, you can throw it in my face come December.
I don't know. I don't think he's going to regress.
Yeah. I think he's got a big margin to jump forward. I don't think Lamar does.
Which is great. Brandon, that's fine. That is a fine statement. If you said, I think CJ Stroud's going to have a better career, that's fine. If I think CJ Stroud's going to have a better season, that's fine. Because that could happen. But to say after a 1-year sample size, he's better than a 2-time MVP, one who just won it last year, one who just had better stats than the guy you're comparing him to.
How good was Lamar in the championship game?
Oh my God, it's one. How good was CJ?
How good was Lamar in the championship game?
Oh my God, the Bills are the AFC Cowboys. That's it. That's just what they.
If Lamar Jackson would have beat the Chiefs, maybe he wouldn't be a shitty quarterback in my eyes.
You're just mad at the Ravens for not.
Yes, I've made that very clear. Ravens are dead to me. The Ravens are so fucking dead to me. When I see the Ravens, I just see a gravestone. Sad sack team.
I can't.
Had everything going for you. Lamar played like shit in that game, too.
The Bills are too.
You see how many passes he missed?
The Bills
Remember
are
that?
way too high. Like, I think the Bills are way too high. I think the Bills should be, if we wanted to throw them at 5.
I ain't moving the Bills. I'll acquiesce CJ in my take there before I remove the Bills.
I really think.
Want to talk about somebody who had a lot of rushing yards last year?
I think the Bills are your second favorite team, and they are they're pretty close to 1. I really
They might be my favorite team this season.
I
We'll see
really
what
think
happens
they
in the
are,
draft.
because the Broncos are gonna lose 3 games straight, and you're like, you know what? Let's go Bills, and then it's just gonna be, hard. That's true.
Josh Allen,
Yes, true.
29 passing touchdowns, 4,300
I
passing
could agree with
yards,
that, Simeon. I could agree with that.
and 524 rushing yards and 15 rushing TDs last year.
Listen, you don't got to give me the bill. I get it.
You want to use your
I think the Bills-
stats?
What? Get use my stats. Get.
The rushing yards plus the rushing touchdowns plus the passing yards, and how do you not think more highly of Josh Allen is my question.
I don't crap on Josh Allen.
You said you hate him, you hate everything he stands for,
Nope.
and you wish he were excommunicated from this great country of ours. It's the most un-American thing you've ever said is your Josh Allen take.
So I didn't say any of that. I'm talking about the team because it's a team sport, and the Bills.
Also, you called him a communist.
Nope. To have them at 2 after a free agency which saw them lose more people than they gained, I just think that's insane that they're at 2. I think if we want to be nice, you could put them at 5. Because I still think with Josh Allen and the caliber quarterback he is, cool. But the Jets should be better. We both agree. The Patriots are not... I don't even know why I speak anymore. Hey, Brandon, if they're so good, how come they didn't beat the Chiefs? And you don't even have to go to last year. We can go any of the times.
Because a couple of their receivers didn't catch balls in clutch
'cause maybe
moments.
it's a team sport, Brandon, and it's not just Josh Allen going out there and catching balls.
Yeah, if he could catch it too, they would have won.
Lamar Jackson can catch his own passes. Guess
He
he's
did
better.
catch his own pass,
Guess
but he
he's better.
totally
I guess he's
misfired
better.
all his deep balls. Dude, the
I
Josh
really-
Allen and Lamar Jackson performances against the Chiefs are just the exact opposite. And you got different results because it is a team sport.
So the Bills, because their team...
How many turnovers did Josh Allen have in the playoffs, by the way?
Enough to lose to the Chiefs.
I
I don't think he even... Did he even
don't
have
think
it?
he turned the
Oh,
ball
he
over all
didn't turn it.
postseason,
Because it's a team sport! You're
which
talking
makes him really good. He carries that team, baby.
Can't beat the
carries them.
Chiefs. You do have Jake Browning. You do have Jake
Oh, yeah, Jake Browning, man. We love Jake Browning.
Yeah, I know. The 49ers, I think at 9, I think that's honestly solid for them. I think that's solid because I think they're going to have a good team still. But having the...
That's how I feel. I think the Lions are the best team in the NFC. I think this shows just how much more competitive we still think the AFC is.
Sure. I agree with that.
Packers could be the second best team in the NFC, but like right here, Packers, Rams, Niners, Cowboys, any of them could finish first place overall, second place.
Don't encourage him, Terry.
Dude, the
Even
Lions,
kidding.
unless like whatever this Cam Sutton shit is.
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
I know. I'm like the Lions could be above the Packers right now. That's fine because they won the division, right? The Packers are the ones who need to prove it. That's totally fine. I have no issue with that. I don't even have an issue with the Texans being up that high. I'd probably put the Texans around 5, but then again, I'd put the Bills a little bit lower than 5. So that's just me.
Oh, is Cam Sutton out? Where is Cam? Cam Sutton.
That's where I would do. I understand. Yeah. I mean, again, I like with the getting Nick Chubb back is definitely going to be helpful. And Deshaun Watson, yes, undefeated, Stern. I know. But wins and losses are not QB stats. And I just think, I still don't know if he's the guy who's going to get you there. I know the money's a whole different thing, but like, I just don't know if he's the guy who's going to get you there. Now they added a bunch of, they got Jameis Winston, they got Huntley, but that QB is a big question mark, but their defense is that good. They're going to be in every conversation anyway.
Dude, Tyler Huntley, QBing the Browns in the playoffs and beating the Ravens would be
Joe Flacco. It's just going to be former Ravens QBs.
Yeah, that would be tight.
Dude, it's just
that's gonna flip flop. You got to figure that some things in the NFL just won't make sense. That will flip flop. The Rams will now be better than the 49ers when they play each other without Aaron Donald, even though that doesn't make any sense. That's just the way the NFL works.
Yes, that's good.
It's like why Russell Wilson was the only quarterback who could help the Broncos beat the Chiefs, and he go. Don't make sense.
Oh my God. Well, hey, listen. Brandon, a fellow Brandon, agrees with you.
And he's got a Bronco in there.
There you go. Is that your burner account? You're just like, I'm gonna win this right now. People.
I stick by my bad takes.
Listen, just gotta do it. Yeah, because I think Stroud is gonna be good. I think he's gonna be great. Like, he's gonna be a good quarterback. I like the moves that the Texans made 1,000,000%. And for you, if you said that he could be the guy that's gonna be better than Lamar Jackson, possible, definitely possible.
Yeah,
because nobody knows. Just right now, after one season, where I don't even know if that holds up. I don't know. That's tough.
If I had to draft a quarterback to build my franchise around, and I'm choosing between CJ and Lamar, I'm picking CJ.
What about Josh Allen, though?
Oh, I would take Josh Allen versus all of these quarterbacks. There's only one quarterback, maybe in NFL history, I would take over Josh Allen.
Is it Peyton Manning?
That's Peyton Manning.
Yep, Peyton Manning. Yep, there it is.
Because actually, I don't even need an offensive coordinator. He's got 2 fucking brains inside his giant head. He runs the offense. I'd take Josh Allen over John Elway.
Remember when you said, why don't we do...
What? And I would certainly take Josh Allen over Patrick Mahomes. Easiest choice I ever made in my stupid life.
You remember
Josh Allen over Mahomes.
During the season, we would get the questions asked, like, how come we're not doing 1 through 32 the entire time? It's because of this. It has devolved into absolute anarchy. And it was good. I haven't had that kind of visceral reaction about football since the last time we did power rankings. So that's good.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Listen, give me...
If you put Josh Allen with Andy Reid, the Chiefs would have won 5 Super Bowls by now. I would argue they have underperformed with Patrick Mahomes and his severe limitations when you compare him to the god that is Josh Allen.
Legitimately, I think the Bills are like your 1.5 team.
Yeah,
like they're not even down at 2.
Broncos, Bills 1.5, Lions 2. Easy.
You ride really hard for the Bills.
Yeah. They're fun.
I respect it. I like the Bills.
I like to get crazy with these conversations here, obviously. The reason I like the Bills, the reason I like watching Josh Allen is because he's entertaining.
He's the opposite of the
fun
Broncos.
Football team to watch.
Yeah.
You would argue the same thing for Mahomes. He is a fun quarterback to watch. CJ Stroud is fun. Jordan Love turned into a fun quarterback to watch. Jared Goff's not fun, but the way the Lions win, Dan Campbell makes them fun to watch.
Agreed.
Dak Prescott, he's okay to watch.
He's sometimes fun. Sometimes
Brock
fun.
Purdy's okay to watch.
It's okay.
Stafford can be fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar can be very fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Just not when I really, really need him to win.
Dude, I'm so excited to see him with Derrick Henry this year. Oh my god, I'm so excited. If Derrick Henry can stay healthy, please, it'll be so much fun.
And Henry stays pretty healthy.
But I know he does. But that's why I also said, like, I get it for you. You're gonna hate the Chiefs a million times more because they're in your division.
Sure.
That's why the Chiefs winning as much as they do hasn't bothered me as much as the Patriots, because one, we didn't play the Patriots either. But for the most part, besides a couple seasons, the Chiefs' offense has been so electrifying to watch, and you're just like, oh man, that's fun. Like, there was a couple times this past season in
This last season, they were the most like the Patriots they've ever been.
Correct.
And that's like, you can beat this team, and you're not.
Yeah.
Once the playoffs started.
Which is even more impressive, man. Like, I gotta give them credit for that.
Yeah,
Because
they built a stacked defense. Like, they got rid of Tyreek Hill, and they hit on all their draft picks to build that defense. Like,
yeah.
it was smart.
Go Pack, go, baby. Go Pack, go. I mean, I wouldn't. So, but that's the thing, Scott. Like, they still weren't great. I think they're just meh. And Michael Thomas, like, I like, that does nothing for me, right? Like, it's just like, okay, that's just one less person he's not really playing anyway. I just think that offense needs to get significantly younger, and they need some more dynamic playmaker. Like, you have Olave, who I like. Carr is not the answer. We all know that. You know, Kamara's good. I like watching him, but the Saints are, they're just.
I can tell you why. It's Derek Carr.
It's Carr. It's just not.
It's Derek Carr, man.
Okay, man. See,
he's like a
there.
poor man's Kirk Cousins. Derek Carr.
Oh boy. Oh, and now they're in the same division.
And he's literally poorer than him.
Yes, destroy it. Well, I mean, I don't mind the Ravens though. You don't like the Ravens because they lost the.
I enjoyed the Ravens until the end of last season.
Why aren't you as pissed at the? That's my question that I never got answered. All this animosity you have towards the Ravens, how come you don't have that same energy towards the Bills?
Because Josh Allen played well. I have confidence because he played well. That's why. Will I throw Sean McDermott into the fire? Sure. I'm not sold on McDermott.
So the Chargers fan agrees with you. He's like, "Yep, Lamar doesn't count. Lost to the Chiefs." There you are.
Yeah.
Only hope. Only hope.
Lamar could have been a god.
None, I swear.
We could have been worshiping Lamar Jackson if he just did his job. I would have put that man on the greatest pedestal you have ever seen.
He would have been better than John Elway.
Yeah. I mean, his 2019 season is still one of the most
I gotta prove it.
fun seasons I've ever watched of a quarterback.
Sure.
Lamar's MVP season, his first one. I like Lamar.
I agree with that. Morris was probably the
I'm
best
disappointed in him.
I know.
And he could rectify it.
Sure.
We'll see.
What happens if the Ravens just like, oh, well, that doesn't even count. If I said to beat the Broncos in the playoffs, but the Broncos have to make the playoffs for that, and you just be happy just to get to the dance. So
yeah, if playoffs next year, I'm
baby.
prepared for having the number one pick in the draft at this point.
I didn't even put him there. Let's go. I didn't even put him there. Perna did. So you can't even accuse me of it.
I think the Packers are going to be good.
Yeah, they will. Come on now. It's true. At some point, we'll in a few years. Whoa.
Tom is so close to boomer status.
Hey, Brandon, how old are you gonna be this year?
I don't know.
Yeah.
How
old are you gonna be this year? What's the big milestone you're hitting this year, buddy?
I don't know.
You don't? No.
I'll be at the age that a man starts thinking about purchasing a Corvette. Let's put it that way.
I think there's a movie about titled The Age That You're going to be turning.
The Hangover?
Nope. It's not it.
Goodfellas? I'm a good fella.
Yes, you are. You are a good fella. You are.
Pan's Labyrinth?
What? Do you speak Spanish?
See.
That's a no. Okay. Brandon, what do you got coming out today?
¿Tienes tú, papá?
Now that's a hater. Now we're talking.
Yo
Now
planto
we're-
mi verga en el jardín.
Alex, yeah. Because I don't think they necessarily got better. They might lose Brandon Ayuk. And on top of that, they barely squeaked by the Packers and Lions.
Yo planto mi verga en
They
el
did.
jardín.
They get credit for that. But I don't think they're going to be as good this year. They'll be good. That was good. Perna, what you got coming out today, buddy? Better pray they
UFL.
don't.
UFL video.
Oh,
No, primer for the UFL.
okay. So like just kind of introducing, like,
Yeah, I had to learn
I
about
saw
everything
that.
that's happening.
Yeah.
It's tough because like their rosters keeps changing. So
Strouds. Hey, listen. Hey, we got people.
Stroud boys, stand up.
No, Brandon. No. Well, no, because Brandon's a fan of the Broncos. He knows his team. That's why.
I know where the Broncos stand. We don't have Josh Allen. I don't have any hope. I'm banking on Bo Nix being the next Drew Brees-ish guy with Sean Payton. That's where I'm at.
He did. Go. I have the top 5 draft needs that the Packers have heading into the 2024 NFL draft. That's right, draft content. There'll probably be a couple reactions coming out in the next couple days, but yeah, we're rocking with that. That's it. Hey, listen, I get it. I respect that from Perna. He does not back down from his hatred.
Because I won't back down. I'll stand my ground.
Okay. Well, folks, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate that. We're living heck out of you. We had over 7,000 people in there just watch absolute
bad.
unhinged madness. And we do appreciate you. We'll probably see you on Friday, right? Probably, maybe.
I think so.
We'll let you know.
One more
Well,
full
folks,
week.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. This is GPS. And you have been navigated.
And you've reached your destination.
Where?
Josh Allen, the most elite of all elite quarterbacks, because Josh Allen is better than all the other quarterbacks. Suck it!